Welcome to 5G Hub. In this video we will talk about 5G private network. First we need to understand what is a private cellular network. A private cellular network is a local server network that includes cell sites, core network and dedicated transport servers. It supports the connectivity for specific requirement for any organization independent of the public mobile network operator. You can see there is a mobile network operator and there is a private network dedicated servers for supporting use cases for this organization. For example, they can connect through the internet with the support of the private cellular network and the network server from the mobile network operator. Sometimes this private network is called non-public mobile network operator or non-public cellular network. It enables the organization to customize their networks for mission-critical applications and optimize the network for low-latency communications. It supports specific SLA all without interference from the congested public wireless spectrum. The public server network can be, for example, 4G or 5G. If we need to discuss what are the primary reason to deploy a private network, organizations can make critical benefit from private network. It is used to support use cases that are not supported on the public network. The primary reason to deploy a private network is for coverage. Organizations can guarantee coverage at their facility or location by installing their own network. This is most necessary where a public network doesn't exist or are not robust in remote areas such as mines or agriculture lands. It also applies to indoor and the campus location like factories, warehouses, and power plants. Second reason is capacity. Without contention with other network users, enterprises can make full and exclusive use of available capacity. They can configure uplink and the downlink set usage policy according to their specific capacity demands to support HD video streaming or analysis for security applications. Third reason is for control. Private operators can determine which users connect, how resources are utilized and how traffic is prioritized. If needed, parameters in LTE or 5G radio can be customized to optimize reliability and latency in challenging physical environments such as warehouse or oil gas facility with lots of metal. This is something not thinking on the public network. Another reason is for security. Companies also control their own security to ensure the sensitivity information doesn't leave their premises. Essentially, to many types of high-tech businesses, a network that has built-in encryption and authentication capabilities to protect the user's operation and the data from cyber threats. Final reason is for performance. To keep pace with the growing connectivity demands of multimedia applications and IoT devices with low latency. This private network can be customized based on 4G or 5G. What about 5G private networks? We need to understand what are private 5G networks. Private 5G networks referred to as non-public networks by 3GPP. This concept is not new as some networks first started using 4G technology in some countries in industrial applications such as mining, emergency service, and defense. Some factories already use private network built on LTE. However, 5G system architecture was designed with a private network in mind, enabling the deployment of standalone private network that don't rely on the external network. The spectrum can be licensed, shared, or unlicensed wireless spectrum. We will see in the next slide. What is the difference between 4G private network and 5G private network? Unlike 4G LTE, 5G offers multiple options for allocating spectrum to private network, including acquisition of licensed spectrum in a specific geographic area for mobile network. In some cases, use unlicensed spectrum with both synchronized and unsynchronized sharing. In some countries, spectrum has been especially allocated for industrial IoT. For example, in Germany. So there are the multiple spectrum options for private 5G. First one is a licensed spectrum owned by mobile network operator, where operators can allocate a spectrum in a specific area for industrial IoT such as mines. Second one is a dedicated spectrum with optional synchronization sharing. For example, in some regions, spectrum is dedicated for industrial IoT use cases like 3.5 GHz in Germany. Third one is unlicensed spectrum with asynchronized sharing, so here NRU asynchronized can be used for private 5G network that don't require ultra-real low latency communication. Last one is a unlicensed spectrum with synchronized sharing, so synchronization sharing can be provide significant capacity gains. Last thing we need to discuss today is the private 5G network use cases. So here we can see some of types of use cases for 5G or private 5G network like automation and industry. Examples such as factory floor robotics like wireless robots which introduce much greater flexibility to reconfigure production line. Logistics and warehousing, pick and pack machines often considered under the banner of Industry 4 typically focused here, very dense deployment with low latency and high reliability requirement. Second one is mission-critical service to monitor critical applications such as public safety. Agencies often need to create closed user group and hawk networks as a sense of emergency. Government and the military agencies want to dedicate some available network at their facilities, like the Finnish government has pioneered this model, for example. Third one is primary industries, so here like location not covered by all public wireless infrastructure, so very diverse sector from mining to agriculture, making increasing use of automated machine often require equipment with good link budget for low density and large range coverage, for example. Last one is venue service. So these venues have many users like internal contractor. Also some of which have requirement for fast and the highly secure access, so private network can be like configured for different user group in this case. This is for today. Thank you for watching and see you in next video.